Hello.
Hi, good evening, Subhash. How are you?
Good evening, Megha. I am good. What about you? How are you?
I'm fine. I'm doing very well. I'm currently back in my native. I'm with my parents, so it's going on well.
Oh, that's nice. You are in
Right.
Mysore. Very
Yes,
good.
I'm in Mysore.
Okay.
So today, is there any festival that you're celebrating?
Yeah, this is our Bengali New Year's Day. Today is the first day of the New Year, Bengali New Year.
Right. So
And local
Happy New Year.
festival, thank you. And local festival is Bihu. It is called
Mhm.
Rongali Bihu. The Assamese people
Okay.
celebrate. Yeah.
Right. That's wonderful. So I think we've spoken about this once, right? The Bihu festival,
Yes,
long
yes.
time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So wish you a great year ahead.
Thank you very much.
So how did you celebrate the New Year today?
Nothing much, only about food, at noon. So we had lunch with, say, fish and
Mhm.
then meat, etc., and sweets also. So this is how we celebrate. And we also wear new clothes also, but this year, we haven't bought. But in this new year, also bought new clothes, and we wear new clothes after taking bath and then celebrate like this.
So nice. So good food and new clothes, best way to usher in the new year.
Yes, there is there is a belief that if you have good food on the first day of New Year, so you will get the whole year this kind of food. This is a kind of
Oh,
belief, and everybody takes whatever according to their ability to buy food.
so everybody tries to eat something special, prepare something
Yes,
nice for that day.
yes, yes.
That's a nice custom. I had never heard of it before. This is the first time I'm hearing of this custom. So that's nice. So, all right. So, do you exchange presents as well, or that is not a part of the
No, no, this is not a part.
celebrations?
No, no
Okay.
present, exchange of presents, no.
Okay, fine. So, what would you like to talk about today, Subhash?
Anything. It is good that on the New Year day I have got
Mhm.
a session with you. That is very good for me.
Right. So, I had a lot of Bengali friends. I had told you, right? So, I saw their WhatsApp status and they had called. So, what do they say? Shubho Nabo Barsho, right?
Navabarsha,
Is it?
Shubha
Yeah.
Navabarsha, yes, yes.
Sorry if I pronounced it
Navabarsha,
wrong. I tried. Yeah.
Navabarsha means New Year.
Right. I know that's a little similar to Hindi, right? Navavarsh. So,
Yes, right.
right. Okay, correct. So, I've been seeing a lot of WhatsApp status. People are celebrating. Everybody's home with their family. So, a happy occasion.
Yes.
Yeah. And also, we are speaking after, I think, 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, right?
Yes, actually, it is very difficult to get nowadays to our favorite tutors. Even I try to book other tutors also whom I chat, frequently. Even they
Mhm.
are also not available. So the other day I saw a few slots open, or your slots are open. So I was lucky to book one.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad that we could connect on this auspicious day. And
Yeah.
earlier, some learner had told me that if you heart any trainer, like if you put them in your favorites list, whenever they open slots, you get a notification. Someone had told me this long time ago. Is that true?
Oh, I am not aware of this, but the favorite tutors, yes, the heart symbol is there. So we can go directly to that tutor. Suppose don't have to scroll down to find the tutor. So now, say, against your name, I have put this heart symbol. So as a favorite tutor. So whenever I feel like to book a session with you, I just go directly to your slots and find whether it is available or not. But about this
Hmm.
notification, I don't know. I don't have any idea about that one.
Okay. So maybe that was a miscommunication. Maybe they tried to tell me this, but it came across as the notification part. All right, could be a confusion. Okay, no worries. Let's move on then. So I would love to ask you, what is the best advice that you have ever received?
Best advice. I don't
Yeah.
remember any advice, best advice like that. Only when I was young, I used to get advice about studies because I was not good at studies. So every time I got this advice from my parents, my tutors,
Yeah.
teachers, like that. So study, study, and study only. But I was not good
Mm.
at it. So that's what I used to get.
Okay. So have you ever traveled out of India?
No, no, no. I made my passport long back, and it
Mhm.
was valid for 10 years, but during those 10 years I never went anywhere.
Okay. So if you received a chance to travel any international destination, so where would
Mhm.
you like to travel?
Actually, I had a desire to travel to a near place like Bangkok, Thailand.
Hmm.
So there, and in that, in mind, so I
Yeah.
made this passport, but it did not happen. So
Okay.
now, if I get a chance, I would like to visit, say, UK, particularly London. Yeah.
London. Oh, nice.
Yes. Yes.
Great. And all right. So have you ever cried when watching a movie? If yes, which one?
Yes, I cried. Yeah. I'm very emotional when I watch
Oh,
movies.
that's
Nowadays, I've
great.
stopped doing this, but I used to. I used to. I when I was young,
Hmm.
say at my teens, so I was some movies like say Akhiyon Ke Jharkon Se. In that movie, the heroine, so
Hmm.
she was suffering from cancer. So at the
Oh.
last moment, she had to die. So it was a very painful moment. So I cried. And the last movie that I watched and I cried really, it was so uh, pathetic for me to watch. I mean, the scene was so that
Emotional, moving.
emotional movie. That was Tare Zameen Par.
Oh, yeah.
Have you watched that one?
Yes, yes. If you asked me which movie made you cry, Megha, I would have, in a heartbeat, I would have told you Tare Zameen Par.
Yes. It came automatically. I mean,
Right.
I was watching and just
Hmm.
tears coming down from my eyes. Yes,
Oh, yes, yes, yes. That was very heart touching, right?
yes, yes.
The little kid, now he's all grown up, but the way he performed those scenes, I my jaws dropped just watching his performance.
Yes. So we can say jaw-dropping scenes.
Jaw dropping, yes, jaw
Yeah.
dropping means you couldn't believe it that a
Okay.
small kid can perform so well.
Yeah, yes, right.
Right. So after that movie, I think a lot of parents, there was a small movement, like for a brief period of time, all the parents who had put their children in hostels, they took them back home, it seems. I used to read these articles in the newspapers. So,
Yeah, they fell for their kids.
mhm. Yeah, correct. All right. So, have you ever experienced a culture shock? Culture shock, or you found some customs and traditions very surprising, very different
Yeah, yeah. When
than
we
what you
visit a
have.
new place,
Right.
yes. I first heard this phrase from one tutor of Clapingo tutor. This one, culture shock.
Culture shock. Okay.
Yeah. So
So,
no,
have you?
I did not have any such. I did not experience actually any such culture. So though I visited many places
Mhm.
like South Indian also.
Mhm. Right.
So one thing I can share with you, that is
Mhm.
not a shock, but what happened? I don't know whether I told you earlier that that was my first one and only time that I visited Bangalore.
Mhm.
So what happened after visiting there? I had some chicken pakora in one restaurant.
Okay.
So I did not expect the taste that it would come like that. The taste was different because it was made with this coconut oil. So it was a kind of there is a taste of sweets also. So
Yeah.
that was a kind of shock, you can say.
It's not a culture shock, it's more like a palate shock. Your palate was shocked. Okay. So did you like it or you never ordered it again? I would love to know that. You're on mute. Sorry, you're on mute.
It turned out, I'm sorry, one
Yeah.
call
It
came.
turned out? No
It
problem.
turned
It
out
turned out.
different. Whatever I was looking for, the taste that I was looking for, it was not there. So it was turned
Okay.
out a different taste. So yeah,
Mhm.
I was not expecting. So it was kind of shock, you can say that.
Oh, yeah, I've heard this a lot from many, many people. But now I think the food scene in Bangalore has completely changed. So it's drastically different. If you come to Bangalore now, probably you will be able to taste the authentic stuff.
Yes, yes. And you told me about one restaurant chain of West Bengal, I mean Kolkata.
Yeah.
Uh,
Two are
uh,
there, most famous. One is Bangaliana and the other is Bojori Manna. Two I have been to.
Bajori Man, yes, you told me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you also like this Bengali sweets also, you told me.
Sweets, desserts. I'm not a dessert person. I enjoy sweets, but I think the other food, the savory items that you guys have, that's my most favorite. That
Okay.
has my heart.
Okay.
Yeah. So, sweets, I think in Bangalore, when it comes to desserts, Bengali sweets, everybody has told me if you want to try the real deal, you have to go to Kolkata or any part in West Bengal and try it. Only then you'll get the real taste.
Yes, yes.
Okay. And a lot of people these days they get tattoos, right? So tattoos or piercings,
Hmm.
and
Yes.
all these things. At any point in your life, did you ever want to get a tattoo done?
No, I never wanted it, but I
Hmm.
saw others doing this, and now it
Hmm.
has become very popular. I mean, when you go out, you can see most of the people are wearing tattoos. First time I saw this, particularly when I
Hmm.
visited Goa,
Yeah.
I'd seen there some these corners, what to say, that shop where
uh,
tattoos.
yeah, the place where the tattoo shops, right? Even I don't know
Yes,
exactly what they're called. Tattoo shops,
yeah,
that's what I call them. Tattoo studios. Those studios
tattoo
are there where you
studios.
can, yeah.
Okay, so I had seen a lot. I mean, two, three tattoo studios there. First time. At the time, it was not so popular in our area,
Hmm.
even unheard of for many people. It was in the year 2006. I visited there and I saw. But nowadays, it is very popular.
Yeah. My best friend's sister, she's only 19 years old and she already has two tattoos. It looks really nice though, but the guts, I have to literally give her that.
I'm sorry,
Right.
these calls are coming frequently.
No problem. I completely understand. That's normal. I get it. No worries. So, all right. So, let's imagine hypothetically. All right. So, if you could get a tattoo done yourself, so what symbol would you want to get tattooed,
I never
or
thought
what
about it.
design?
Actually, I not never thought about it, but I'll have to think now. Right now, what I can think of. Uh, Maybe something uh, that I love someone who has some,
Mhm.
I mean, the symbol that relates to that person. I can do that. Particularly a symbol that relates to that particular person that I love
Right.
or I like or
Mm-hmm.
I have a respect for that person. So I
Mm-hmm.
may end up doing those tattoo.
Correct. Okay. So that's more like an emotional thing, right?
Yes, yes. So that the
Nice. That's
moment I will see on my body the tattoo that I can see, it
mhm.
will remind me about that person
Mm.
like that.
Right. That's wonderful.
Or a feeling of
Uh,
happiness also. When you are alone, say you have gone other places, leaving that person behind,
yeah.
and the moment you will see the tattoo, it will give you a kind of happiness.
Right. So all the happy memories will come flooding back.
Yeah.
Right. That's a very thoughtful thing. Nice. And have you ever been lost and couldn't find directions?
Yes, it happened,
Yeah.
particularly new places. So one thing happened in
Mhm.
Kerala. Kerala means
Kerala.
Kerala
If,
that we went to Trivandrum.
uh-huh.
So there, you know about the Kovalam beach? It's a very popular
Yes.
one.
It's a very popular beach. It's a very
Yeah,
popular tourist attraction there, right?
yes, yes. So we stayed there one night. So the night that we stayed, the following day we went to the beach. So while coming back, we lost our path, and
Oh,
we tried several times on our own to find out, but we couldn't.
yeah.
Then we asked the person, the local people about that,
Mhm.
but we found it very difficult to make them understand what we are saying to them because they did not know our language. Even they were find it difficult to understand English also. So after
Okay.
sometimes, yeah, they are only speaking Kannada.
Kannada,
Oh,
no.
sorry,
Malayalam.
sorry, Malayalam. Yeah, yeah,
Malayalam, right.
Malayalam. So after some time, we got one person who knew English.
Okay.
So he asked us back that whether anybody here who knows
Hmm.
English.
Hmm.
Then such yes, okay, we know. Then he described us how to get there, the place that we were staying. So when he helped us and we got back to our place.
Oh, thank God. Thankfully. So, at that moment, at any moment, did you feel scared or nervous because it was a completely foreign territory for you, right?
No, no, no. We didn't feel scared because particularly it was daytime and we were around five, six people.
Hmm.
So there was no such thing. And particularly, I must tell you that one thing, though I visited first time
Hmm.
in South Indian part,
Hmm.
and even particularly your place in Mysore. Okay, so I went, we went there from Bangalore to Mysore by bus, and we reached there at midnight, say at 12 or 12:30 midnight at Mysore. But we never felt that we are in a foreign, I mean, place like that.
Yeah. Oh,
So it's a new territory or new place for us. I never failed because the people are so good. I found the people of those places are very good. They are very helpful. I
yes.
never felt like that. So this is one of the reasons.
No, that's nice. I'm so glad
Yeah.
you remember these places by the people that they were good. So I'm happy.
Yes, yes.
Okay. And I know you are an avid reader. You read a lot, right? So books,
Not an avid
articles.
reader.
Uh-huh.
No, no, no. I'm not an avid reader, but read sometimes just to learn English. So
Uh-huh.
not for the stories or the novel, but to learn
Okay.
new words, the language, how they
Yeah,
speak
but
like that.
still, yeah, but still, you read a lot, right? So avid reader means
Nowadays,
you read
nowadays,
as much as you can.
yeah, yeah. Nowadays, I'm reading. Yes.
Good, good. Okay. So has there been any book that you read and it kind of changed your life or it gave you a different perspective on things?
Yes, there are few books actually. Mm, I
You
cannot.
can you can talk about one that's on top of your mind. There might have been many, but one that you remember very vividly.
One book I read, "You Can Win" by Shiv Khera, and
Oh,
one was that about public speaking by Dale Carnegie.
Dale Carnegie, yeah.
Yeah, this type of books.
Self-help books.
Yeah, yeah.
Wonderful. So everything related to English, public speaking, how to hold a conversation for a long time, these kind of topics, right?
Yes.
So do you remember any key points from those books? You can give me one or two key points that have stayed with you since many years. So,
One of the thing is that when because everybody is afraid of speaking in public,
mhm.
whatever maybe the gathering may be large or small, it doesn't matter. But when you get to speak in front of public.
Mhm.
Everybody find it very difficult, and they, what to say, they chicken out. Is it the right phrase?
100% right.
Okay, so it was advised like that. We have to face the fear. We should not go back. I mean, when you have to speak, you just go and start
Hmm.
speaking, and you have to think others who are the people that gathered there. They don't know anything. You know
Hmm.
more than, or you know so many things about what they know. You know better than them,
Yeah.
and you just speak like that. That will build you the confidence in you. So this type of advice was there.
That's a very smart tactic, to be honest. Just today, I was speaking to a learner, and his English was good. Okay, he told me that whenever I speak with another person, I become nervous when they start speaking with me in English. So I kind of told him that's maybe because you put them on a pedestal. You feel like they're better than you, and that's what
Hmm.
affects your confidence, hits your confidence, right? So I
Yes.
told him, don't think of anybody as above you or below you. Just look at them like your peer, like the same level. So you'll instantly find that comfort zone and you'll be able to communicate freely.
Yes. Right. Exactly.
That's
But
the main thing.
when we actually
Mhm.
face it, does happen actually. So
Hmm.
always we think, oh, if I make mistake, what will happen? He would may
Yeah.
laugh inwardly. He may, like these things comes to our mind.
Yes, that happens because it's a human tendency, right? We don't want to make a fool of ourselves. We always want
Yes.
to be viewed as intelligent, smart. Everybody
Yes.
feels the same. But the thing is,
It
how much you are
it
able to overcome it.
it happens with me because
Yeah.
sometimes what happens that people are in our office, they are
Mhm.
retiring. Okay, so now
Mhm.
on the day of retirement, that you are asked to say a few words about that person in front of the gathering.
Yeah.
So sometimes under compulsion, I have to say something, but I
Uh-huh.
find it very difficult to speak. It happens.
Yeah. Okay. There is one small hack for this. Speak only with the intention of expressing, not impressing. All right.
Yes,
So what
yes, yes.
happens? You release the extra burden that you're putting on yourself, and you automatically end up impressing people because they will be surprised at how fluently you're speaking, how easily you're expressing your thoughts, right? So that's a very
Yes.
small hack.
Okay, today I want to ask you one word that
Mhm.
how does it pronounce? Okay,
I'll try.
so
Yeah.
the word is chivalrous or something like that.
Yes,
CHI
chivalrous.
chivalry.
Yeah, correct.
Chivalrous. Like
Yeah. So it's mainly associated with the polite behavior that men show towards women as a
particular to
sign of
a
respect.
woman. Particularly to
Yeah.
a woman. Yeah.
Yes, particularly to a woman. Like he's such a chivalrous
Okay.
guy, right? He
Yeah.
pulled the chair for me. He held the door. So
Yeah.
these kind of things. Yeah. So that's a sign of chivalry.
Chivalry. Yes.
Where did you come across this word?
Recently, I was reading some books.
Hmm.
The last book that now that the book I was reading, it's an old one by
Hmm.
Chetan Bhagat, 5 pointer sometime, someone,
5 point someone, right? 5
5 point
point someone.
someone, yeah.
Yeah, correct. So I had read it in school many, many, many years ago.
That's why I told you this is an old one.
Right. I think I had read it in the year 2008 or 9. Yeah.
Did you watch the movie? The movie made out of this book?
Three Idiots, well, the movie is completely different if you compare it with the book. There are hardly any similarities. The only similarity is the plot. Like there are three friends, and the principal, no, the headmaster's daughter, one guy falls in love with. So that's the only
Yes.
similarity. Rest everything is different. So did you like the movie more or the book?
Actually, I had watched the movie earlier, so
Yeah,
I like the movie.
same. Me too. I love the movie more than the book. Okay.
And
So,
the speech given by that South Indian boy, that was very hilarious. That
my
he
goodness,
changed
right?
changed the script.
Yes, yes, yes. I think the entire theater was in splits when that scene came up, and even the last part, right? The school that the guy finally ends up building. It's so unique, where the children are learning the practical concepts rather than just by hearting the formulas and theories.
Yeah.
So that was also an interesting part.
Yes.
Okay, great, Subhash. We have under 2 minutes to go. So, do you have any questions?
No, I had only one that word. I thought I would ask you, so I did ask.
Wonderful, great. So, it honestly feels like chatting up with a friend when I talk with you. So,
Yes, same here. And I like to talk to you, and always I come back to you because it gives me some kind of not a student or teacher relation, but something like
right.
friends, as you said, just said. Yeah, I feel comfortable talking to you.
Same, same. The feeling is mutual here. And
Yeah.
when it comes to your English, if somebody tells you to express your opinion, please be confident because your English is really good. Okay. And the phrases that you use, the expressions that you're aware of now, the way you use it, the way you speak, it's very good, calm, composed, collected. You speak really well. Just believe in yourself and talk. That's all.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're most welcome. I'll see you next time then. Have a great weekend.
Thank you. Thank you, Megha.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye bye.